Caitlyn Riley for the second time in the series. She has gotten better as the season has gone along. An exceptionally efficient game one.
Her last 4 appearances in SEC play, look, thrown almost 18 innings and only given up 3 earned runs.
Patty Gasso, Gabby Garcia now batting in the 2-hole. Nelly McEnroe-Marinis dropped down to the 4. Here is a sidearm sling from Hawkins that gets away from Dukeshire at first, and up to second goes Pickering.
On the throw to advance to second, but to me that should be just an error on the play itself. She's been able to get her out.
Just the second error of the series for Alabama as Garcia smacks it to Hevelin. 1 down and Pickering moves to third. Who shockingly has gone hitless in the series. Right back up the middle, snared by Riley, and she gets out of the inning with a runner at third base and less than 2 outs.
Only gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. Usually that strikeout to walk ratio is very efficient, as well as her pitch count.
Ball 1 to Audrey Vandegrift, who leads it off for a very one. Off the glove of Landry, charging in from second, Agbayani, and not in time. Leadoff infield single for the freshman Vandegrift.
Caitlyn Riley on their side seeing that, taking notes.
Payoff from Landry. Hevelin shoots it into right field, caught by Pickering, and Vandegrift will stay put.
Nonetheless, with the bases loaded, but runner in scoring position, middle of your lineup coming up early in this game, you want to be able to push her across. And the thing about the mix-up too with the Oklahoma defense.
Pop up left side, that will find the seats. Foul.
But
upstairs, gets past Hicks, up to third goes Vandegrift, and she will stay put as she rounds about third base. Bouncing ball. Landry looks her back to third. The tag at first is in time. Boy, that was bang bang and heady play by Barker at first.
A rise ball at 24% of the time. Both of those pitches are about an 8 or 9% increase from her regular pitch usage. There's up the shutout.
Flare in the left, caught by Vandegrift. 1 down. Well, that's a great point, Amanda. And when you look at
entering into this weekend, they had the worst ERA as a team that they've ever had.
2 away on the catch by Vandegrift.
So when you looked at Oklahoma's offense and just how prolific it's been for the past several years, one of the best batting averages.
Picked up in fair territory by Dukeshire in a smooth 1-2-3 inning for Caitlyn Riley.
Watching him grow up, and
bunt dropped down by Valentine and fielded well.
Head coaching of both of these head coaches.
Alabama has been to 4 of the last 5 Women's College World Series. 1 for 5 in the series with a run batted in. And that caught a piece of the starting right fielder. So a runner on with 2 outs, and Salyn Hawkins coming to the plate. Hawkins, chopper to the left side, caught by McEnroe-Marinis, and a good stretch by Barker. 2012 taking down Oklahoma. Flared off the end of the bat here by Hicks. Foul territory, and I don't know, that might get lost in the sun by Dukeshire. Couldn't come up with it, and Hicks will stay alive at the plate.
And who was also tracking it down, but kind of over down the first baseline, so she was going to be out of the play. And
second strikeout of the night for Riley. 1 down in the third.
many, many years now, of course, with beautiful Lupps Field at Oklahoma. They're going to give them a run for their money.
Core to third, backhanded by Elstad, but they're going to blow. They're going to say, rather, that it was fouled. 2-2. And a strikeout on the outside corner. Riley is painting with.
And she's been seeing the ball really well, finding ways to get on base. Great adjustments at the plate she's been making in game.
And a strike. Oh my.
This has been called consistently.
Riley strikes out the side.
They've had some really high highs and then some really low lows this season. Don't forget, remember they didn't lose a game in Clearwater when our
0-2 count to Kristen White. Looked like she might have double hit that. Had an RBI single last night. Part of a 6-run game for the Tide. Line right into the mid of the shortstop. Garcia, one down. Right side, it will sneak through. Seeing eye single for the leadoff hitter for Alabama. Vandegrift stole in the first inning. There she goes. Hevelin hit and run, sent to the gap, down for a base hit. Vandegrift waved around third. Bama takes the lead on an RBI double by Callie Hevelin. Alabama has not won a series against a top 2 ranked opponent since 2016 against Florida. That is what is at stake tonight after they took game 2.
The changeup is the pitch that they have the lowest batting average against, just a 249 clip compared to drop balls at 336.
Got her again with the off speed.
And I think that's why Sam Landry used that pitch so much in game 1. What Sam Landry said.
Pop up, foul territory, tracked by McEnroe Marinas, and makes the catch.
And her pitching coach, another great pitching coach, going head to head with Jen Rocha here, another good pitch caller.
Snared at first. Ducher taps the bag one away.
Behind your pitcher, you pick a pitcher and a catcher, and they have to go up against 5 hitters. There's that off-speed curveball.
Knocked down by Riley, 2 away.
So the pitcher and catcher have to go up against 5 hitters, and all the pitcher has to do in this Thunderdome practice is get ERA and team history. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, that's a very good, it's still good.
This is hit a mile high to left field. It could go, and McEnroe Marinas has tied the game at 1 with her 8th home run of the SEC slate and her 11th of the season overall. Two bases cleared, 2 down. Game tied at 1 in the top of the 4th. One thing that Patrick Murphy has said time and again in this series, it's going to take a whole lot more than 1 run to beat Oklahoma. And Barker draws a 2-out walk after the 2-out homer by McEnroe Marinas.
Average, and a couple of weekends ago, you know, when they're up there at tops of the best home run hitting teams in the country, she said, I don't even know where all this power is coming from.
Well fielded by Riley to get the speedy, fresh, not at 1 apiece. Meanwhile, Riley Valentine leads it off for Alabama here in the home half.
Has had 3 years of experience.
Excuse me, swing floated into left field, and it finds the grass. Base knock for Riley Valentine to start the 4th, and a little Jordan shrug.
I believe that Gabby Garcia had a chance to get to this play, and it hit off of her glove. That's how quick she is, how good of a drop step she had.
That might have caught Papillo. No, it goes off the glove of Hicks and rolls to the backstop. Up to second goes Valentine.
Not an easy pitcher to catch with her speed and spin and late break. Just so much going for her. It's difficult to catch.
Valentine, the go-ahead run at second base, and the 3-1. Sharply hit and just foul.
But she didn't like it. She didn't think that it was good. She couldn't control it and just didn't feel like she can throw it very well. So she was just kind of stubborn about it all 3 years at Louisiana.
To third, a look back to second. Runner goes anyway. They get the runner at first. Out, but Valentine with some sneaky base running ends up at third base with 2 outs.
And that is that drop ball. Again, she's been working on that drop ball with Coach Rocha. Coach Rocha really wanted her to focus on.
Coming over to Oklahoma and being coached by the great Jen Rocha, her pitching coach. And now with 2 outs, Caitlyn Hawkins. Hawkins pops it up left side. Garcia calling everyone off, and Alabama now 0 for 8 in the game with runners in scoring position. Landry with her 4th strikeout keeps it a 1-1 game after 4.
To be a slapper and watch Chip Bennett, the former UCLA slapper. Great story though about just when you have your mind set to something, just showing your parents, hey, I am invested, I really want to do this. Took notes after notes and just can't even explain the amount of pain that Hannah Core has been through to get back onto the field. Battled through a lot.
Chopper to third, runner was going, and across the diamond a completed throw by Elstad.
Continue to mix speeds.
Hard hit to Hevelin, and that will end the inning. Caitlyn Riley pitching around a 1-out walk. Extra base hits. White chops it at short. Tough play, won't get there from Garcia. And in fact, Isabella Emmerling has come into the game behind home for Oklahoma. She is the starter, and she has White in a rundown. White in trouble, tagged by Agbayani. And that right there is seeking her 3rd hit of the game. Up the middle, what a snare by Landry, fielding her position. 2 outs in the 5th.
Callie Hevelin, of course, a big part of that offense, and she has the experience, a veteran, a leader on this team. A much better Alabama offense, top to bottom this year.
To third, McEnroe Marinas makes the play. 80th pitch of the game coming from Riley. To third, scooped by Elstad and 1 away.
Ball that exact same place. See if I could get Ella Parker out in front.
That is roped by Parker. And just the 2nd hit of the night for Oklahoma. 1 on in the 6th. One of 10 freshmen for the Oklahoma Sooners this year. Scorched to short and flipped to second. Hawkins to Hevelin to end the inning. And Riley cruising through 6.
4 pitches. So efficient.
Bama manages 3 hits off her in game 1. 5 tonight. Good AB here from Dukeshire. Spoiling a couple of nice pitches. Dukeshire fights it off into left field and down for a base hit. She is aboard for the first time tonight.
That's just a gritty at bat there by Abby Dukeshire. Fouled off a ton of pitches.
After replacing Lauren Johnson in right field a couple of innings ago. And Landry gets out of the inning. We head to the 7th of game 3, tied at 1 in the series and in the game. Up the middle, and a leadoff single for the BYU transfer.
Barker.
Dayton drops down a bunt, in from third to make the play. Elstad, seasoner for extra bases. And that gets past the third baseman Elstad. Up to third goes Agbayani. Bland wanted to drop down a bunt, goes to 2 knees. Oh, and that got Bland. And the bases will be loaded For the hottest hitter in the Oklahoma lineup, Cassidy Pickering. Pickering to the right side. Dukeshire comes home, and the throw is in time at the plate.
Paul Length grabs it, makes a force out at home. That was a bang-bang play. Everything pretty much had to.
Hitless in the series. Back to Riley. She flips to home, and Bama gets out of the bases loaded jam in the 7th. Johnson in the right field. Pickering is there, one down. Shoots it right into the mid at first base of Sid Sanders, 2 down. Chopper to the right side, played by Agbayani, and in time to get White. Parker will sneak it in the right field.
Back in the 4th inning off of Riley, off of that off-speed curveball that was left up in the zone. I'm just going to say, think about how close this game has been this series. When you look at runs scored, it's just about even.
Into foul territory, it'll get out of the reach of Pruitt.
And even after game 1, where they struggled to string some things together until the 7th inning, had that breakout five-run inning, 2 outs away from winning game 1.
3-2 strikeout for Riley. 1 down in the 8th. Third season at OU after transferring over from Arizona State. Fly ball hugging the line in left. Vandegrift tracking, then makes the catch, 2 away. Riley right back to work. To the right side and the right field. Parker will stay put at second base. What an at-bat by Agbayani. 2 hits in the night. 135 pitches tonight for Riley. 2 on, 2 out, and an 0-2 count in the top of the 8th. Dayton to second, Hevelin on to first, and Riley again pitches her way out of the jam.
So far in this game.
Vandegrift into left field, headed towards the wall, it's gone! Walk-off in the 8th, and Bama takes the series from Oklahoma.
My goodness, a moment she will remember forever. Talking about a pitcher that has All-American stuff. When you're a freshman facing her, swings early in the count, first pitch that she sees. That's when the hitters have had success off of Sam Landry in this game. And watching it go over, more of a line drive home run. Vandegrift, only her 4th home run of the season, but that one counts big time.
Performance by Caitlyn Riley. Career high pitches, over 130 on the night. Had to face some of the top hitters in Oklahoma's lineup 4 times.
The game, you can see it now. She left everything on the field for her team.